Hey guys, welcome back. Prasanna here. In the previous video, we saw the most important mindset needed to avoid or overcome any conflict in interpersonal communication without straining the relationship. It's not you versus me, it's always us versus the problem. So check that out if you haven't already. In this video, we'll be seeing more additional tips to control the situation, control the consequences, and be a master of yourself in that situation. So let's get right into it. Next time when you feel like you're going to get into an argument, you feel like you're going to get into a conflict, stop, step back and realize what are all the triggers you had, what was the situation, what prompted you first. Because most of the times we don't realize that we are in a bad space in a relationship, in a bad workplace practice until it becomes too late. All the minute things collect together and then they bombard in magnitude. We have always been taught you need to win an argument that you get into. But let me tell you, whenever you enter a discussion or a conversation with the aim of winning it, you are aiming at defeating the opposite person, and in turn, you have already lost even before the discussion had ever begun. So step 1 will be identifying the situation that you are about to get into an argument. Step 2, identify the problem that caused it if possible. Underline if possible, because it's not always the case you find the problem. Take your time with it, because when your judgment is clouded, when you are angry, you cannot figure out the problem, and overthinking comes in uninvited to stay when you start thinking in your angry mood. So step 2, figure out the problem if you can. Step 3, take your time, sit down and consciously magnify upon all the positives you gained from that workplace, from that relationship. Because when in moment of anger, we quickly resign or we quickly let go of the relationship. Step 4, rejuvenate yourself. Have a code word, have some sort of signal. Whenever you feel that you are going to get depressed or you are going to go down on a spiral, inform the other person, take some time off, rejuvenate yourself, do something that you love. For if you notice, most of the bad conversations, most of our bad decisions and arguments occur when we are already in a bad place. Something is already wrong in your home and you project it in your workplace. Something is already wrong in your college, you project it with your loved one. So step back, take some time, rejuvenate yourself. The final step, solve the problem if you can. If you can, find a solution for the problem. Never compromise for a solution that you have it under your control. Let me explain. The 6 or 9 problem, don't compromise. Okay, it's a 6, go on. Okay, it's a 9, go on. No, you can take the numbers out, write it in words and the problem gets solved. So never compromise whenever you have a solution that is under your control. For every time you compromise for the opposite person, you lose a part of yourself. You need to compromise when you don't have a solid solution under your control or under their control. But when you compromise, let the other person know that you are doing so, for that is a very big gesture that will prevent bottling up of emotions. I compromise for you, I compromise in that for you, in this for you. The other person may not even know about it. So inform them if you are compromising for them. Finally, never compromise your character or yourself for a wrong person or a wrong situation. You are important. And the understatement for all arguments and conflicts, humans, imperfect human beings, trying to act perfect without realizing that these imperfections are what makes us who we are. A world full of perfect human beings, that's an army of robots. So don't compromise yourself, stand up for the right reasons. So focus on growing out of every conflict instead of going out. Consciously repeat out loud, it's us, this is the problem. you team up together and keep growing yourself, and let's all grow together.